Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me get y'all. There y'all go. There y'all go. Y'all lining up now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody morning going? Hoping and praying everybody is in the best spirits ever. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Do me a favor, double tap on my screen as you come into the room on this morning. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap. How you doing, Danielle? Danielle, I see you tapping in over here on Facebook. One of the first ones in. How y'all doing over here on Instagram, TikTok? How y'all doing this morning as well? Y'all know I got all three platforms running at one time. So yes, you're going to see me over here like this. Just know that I'm looking at everybody going back and forth trying to catch all the chatter in the chats and all of that. Danielle with the first 20 stars of the morning over here on Facebook, man. Y'all double tap on that screen. Y'all know what the goal is, right? Y'all know what the goal is. Go ahead and knock them goals out first thing so that we can get into this live video real quick. Double tap on my screen. How you doing this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing this morning? We need 200 stars over here on Facebook to get started. We need 7 badges on IG to get started. And we need 10K on TikTok over here to get started. So do me a favor as you come into the live video, double tap on the screen. This is Walk, Word, and Worship, where you get your what? Your daily dose of motivation and inspiration right here with your girl, Street Poet, and the Chosen family. That's 3 wins a day. That's a mental win, a physical win, and a spiritual win, mind, body, and soul, which is what? Top tier self-care. Double tap on that screen for me as you come into the room. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good morning to you, Felicia. Felicia got the first badge of the morning. Appreciate you truly, man. Good morning to you, Lynn. How are you this morning? Tanya King, how are you? Antoinette Mitchell, how are you? Jennifer O'Neill, how you doing this morning? Vicky Danielle, I see you. Ace Lizzie, good morning to you as well. Allison, good morning. Thank you so much, Miss Taylor, for that second badge of the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Portia. Good morning, Crystal Love. How are you this morning? The God in me. It's the God in me. Good morning to you as well. Bad gal got this the third badge. Good morning to you. How are you this morning? Good morning, good morning, Rachel White. Appreciate you, Antoinette. Appreciate you. Double tap on my screen. Good morning to you, Trish Shantae. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? BK. What up, what up, what up? BK, Danielle 17, I see you. Lynn 21, good morning. Thank you for the badge. The Queen 34, good morning. I Raleigh 93, how are you this morning? Double tap on my screen. Shay, good morning to you, love. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss Delicious, I see you. Sierra, I see you. Good morning to you. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on the screen as you can see. Yeah, baby, I'm grateful right along with you. As you can see, I'm definitely in high energy on this morning. I am definitely on high energy this morning. I'm telling you, one thing about it is I wake up like this every single day. I'm telling y'all, this is my everyday. Latoya Lane, how you doing this morning? Shelly 827, how are you? Sweet Love Purple 33, good morning to you. Gloria up there, good morning to you. How you doing this morning? Double tap on my screen. Go ahead and reach our goals so that we can get into this video. Y'all know all week we've been talking about what? Less is more. Less is more. That's what we've been talking about all week. We've been talking about that, the importance of detaching yourself and moving forward in life. We've been talking about how sometimes we have to accept what we don't want to accept so that we can move forward in life, because we have to be honest about where we are in life and what's happening in our life so that we can push forward, right? So we've been talking about this all week long. We've been talking about less is more only because we know that the more that we work on ourselves and our development, that we're going to have to eventually do what we're doing right now in Q3, and that is putting all of those notes, all of that new information, putting all of those things into action, putting those things into practice. Understand that if that's where we are right now in Q3, and we got some folks, you know what I mean, we started out in January, baby. Some of y'all been here before January, and you like, Coach, you know what? It's getting a little uncomfortable. So we've been breaking down why you guys are starting to feel that feeling of being uncomfortable, and understanding why Coach been telling y'all for months now that you have to become comfortable being uncomfortable. A lot of things that we talked about in November, December, you know what I'm saying, sometimes last year, you know, you're now starting to see those things come to pass. You're starting to feel those emotions. You're starting to go back through those experiences. You got people popping back up in your life, and you like, wait a minute, she said this was going going to happen. She said we was going to feel this, this, and this. And the thing about it is, there's nothing new that's up under the sun. We're not experiencing nothing that hasn't already been out here, that's already been going on. And I prove that point every single morning. Every single morning we get up and we go through that word, and I find in that word something that they've been dealing with, which is what we're dealing with right now today. Something in that word that said that they've been dealing with it way long before us. That ain't nothing new. That's not a new experience. It ain't just you. It's more than you dealing with it, right? Because the goal is to show you that your spiritual man and your physical man, they are conjoined. Both of those things have to work as a team in your life in order for you to really reach your fullest potential, in order for you to really create a better version of yourself. So this is what we do every single morning. This is what we do every single morning. I help you set your day up for success. I help you shift your mindset from that negative over to that positive. Every single morning, I remind you about how good God really is in our life, how he's constantly working behind the scenes in our life. I remind you every single morning that you are protected, that you are covered, that you don't have no need, no reason at all to worry, to stress, to be over there, walking around looking crazy in life when you know who you are and you know whose you are, right? That's the whole purpose of walk, word, and worship. It's to get you up and help you get that blood flowing, get that heart rate up, get that energy going, help you produce those new white blood cells so you can fight off whatever infection that you got. It's to help you build up your spiritual immune system. Come on, double tap on that screen so whenever the enemy comes, you have exactly what you need to fight off those spiritual infections as well. Understand that's what we do. You get some word every single morning. It's almost like, baby, look, she break down something for me. Some of these stories I ain't never even heard of, but I go back and read them now. Understand that you get that boost every single morning, and then you get that your emotional immune system. You get it functioning the way that it needs to function, right? You become aware of your emotions, emotionally intelligent. I know why I feel the way that I feel. I know why I'm triggered the way that I'm triggered. And now I know that I have to create a healthier response. That is the purpose of morning walk, word, and worship. And some of y'all probably didn't even know it. All you know is that you showed up every day and you felt better. I show up every single day. I bring my notepad and my ink pen and I sit right here and I listen to her while I work. And all I know is that when I walk away from here, I feel 10 times better. I feel replenished. I have high energy. My vibration be through the roof. I don't care about nothing negative that they got going on. I just go on about my business. You didn't even know what it was that you were doing inside of your life. Understand, nothing happens by accident. Nothing happens by coincidence. You show up here every single day because mentally and physically, emotionally, you're getting your replenishment. You can't drive a car. You can't drive a car with no gas, right? You can't take a car nowhere. I don't care how nice the car is. If I'm talking about the regular driving cars, not the battery operated. You can't take no car nowhere without no gas, and even the battery operated ones, you can't take that nowhere if you don't charge it. If you don't plug it into the charger, you got a real nice, expensive car that's going absolutely nowhere fast. It's just sitting out there being pretty, and you better go cover it up before the sun damage the paint on it. Understand? Because it'll sit right there and do what? It'll sit right there and rot. It will sit right there and start to corrode. It will sit right there. The paint will start peeling up off of it. The tires eventually will go flat. Why? Because of the change of the temperature. Understand that. That's your life. Hello, somebody. What you say, coach? That's your life. I don't care how beautiful you are, how well dressed you are, how well decorated you are, how accomplished you are in your life. If you are not plugged in to a source that is constantly refueling you, if you're not plugged into a source that's constantly replenishing you in one way or another, mentally, physically, and emotionally, you will be doing the same thing as a nice car. You will be sitting there and slowly corroding. Slowly. Anything that you care about, come on, We haven't even got started yet. I'm just, today's my Friday, because y'all know I won't be live on tomorrow. I'll be traveling to Nashville on tomorrow. So y'all know today we wrapping it up today. What you say, Coach? Yeah, you'll be slowly corroding. So what are you telling me? I'm telling you in quarter 3, I don't care what you got going on in your life. In quarter 3, don't turn loose your source. Don't turn loose your source. Operate with your pleasure plan. I don't care how you got to fit it into your schedule. Do not allow the enemy to trick you up out of your reading, up out of your praying, up out of your fasting, up out of your 30-minute meditation time, sitting with God. Don't allow the enemy to trick you up out of your spot. You need that. Understand that you need that in order for you to stay strong, in order for you to continue to grow, in order for you to be able to maintain in life. You need that. A car won't go nowhere without fuel, and you won't either. You won't either. It's important. It's important. Sometimes we'll trick ourselves into saying, you know what? Well, I just got so busy that I really just didn't have time. It's not that you got so busy. Understand that. Sometimes you'll do what you say, Coach. Sometimes, come on, Takesha. Let's be real about it. Sometimes I want us to let that go. Sometimes we'll say, oh yeah, well, I just got so busy that I really just didn't have time, and I couldn't do it last week, and then that last week turned into a whole nother week, and then that whole nother week turned into a whole month, and then before you know it, you all over the place. You don't know if you coming or going or whatnot. And I want you to understand that there's no such thing as I got too busy to work on myself. Your mental health is your priority. Your spiritual health is your priority. Understand there's nothing more important. Your emotional health is your priority. There's nothing that's going to happen in your life that is going to be more important than those things. If you cannot function properly when either one of those 3 things are sick. What'd you say? I said all 3 of those things are your top priority. In quarter 3, all 3 of those things are your top priority. When you say that I got too busy, that I couldn't work on my mental health, my spiritual health, or my emotional health, I want you to understand that it's not that you got too busy. Put it in your notes. I hope you're taking the notes. Well, what are you telling us, Coach? Because that's what we believe. That's what we've been telling ourselves. That's the excuse that we gave us. And I just felt like, my job was job, and my children was children, my relationship was relationship, and my family was family. Everything was doing what it was doing. That's the lie that you told yourself, right? Why do you say that, Coach? I want you to unlearn that. You did not get busy. You got distracted. Okay, come on. Let's just be real about it. You didn't get busy. Come on, Heather Geegan. You didn't get busy. You got distracted. You did not get busy. You got distracted. Understand that. And when you get to the point in your life, when your life and your responsibilities start to become somewhat different, understand that when that load start to pick up, you owe it to yourself to pull out your planner, understand, and put in the things that are top priority in your life. Understand that. So if my job is going to be a little bit heavy now, and I got other stuff that I got to be doing, then that must mean I'm going to have to do what? I may have to get up an hour earlier so that I can handle my morning routine, my meditation, get my chapter read before my day even gets started. I'm going to have to wake up a little bit earlier. It may be sometimes that I might have to stay up maybe an hour or so late. Why? Because these things are top priority. I cannot be my best self if my mental health is not operating at a top tier type of level. Understand that I cannot be my true, authentic, my best self if emotionally I am drained out my mind and I'm all over the place and I'm breaking down every time I turn around. I don't know how to do what I'm doing because I'm so emotionally unavailable, not to everybody, but to myself as well. Not just to them, but also for me. I can't even handle what I need to handle emotionally for me because I'm drained, Coach. I'm tired, Coach. Understand that. And then spiritually, understand that if you're not spiritually replenishing yourself, if you're not constantly reminding yourself about whose you are, then what happens in that moment? In that moment, you start to do what? You start to operate out of yourself. Yeah. Ooh. I know. Hold on. There we go, Felicia. All right. Hold on. What you say, Coach? In that moment, he got you. The enemy got you. He got you exactly where he wants you. Good morning to you, Lily. How you doing, babe? Understand that. He got you right where he wants you. And you didn't even know it. You just got finessed. You just, come on, Latifah, where you at? You just got finesse. You just got bamboozled. You just got licked, and you don't even know it. See, in your mind, you thought, oh, I was just busy. Life was just lifing. I had so much stuff going on, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And guess what? The truth of the matter is you didn't get busy. You got distracted. That relationship returned back to you, and when it came back to you, it pulled you up out of everything that was replenishing you. It disconnected you completely from your source. The things that was motivating you, that was inspiring you, that was keeping you uplifted, that was constantly reminding you of how beautiful you were, how worthy you were, how valuable you were, all of that, you disconnected from all of that. And once you got disconnected, what happened? You went back to your old self. You went back to your old ways. You went back to that old feeling. You got back in that old vibe. You owe it to yourself. Good morning, Kathy. I want you to understand that you went right back to the old ways, because that's exactly how we will do. Understand, every single time. And it won't happen overnight. It's not going to be something that's going to happen just like that. It'll take a couple of days. It'll take a couple of weeks. It'll take a couple of months. And before you know it, you'll be looking at yourself trying to figure out, how did I get here? I wasn't supposed to be here. Yuck. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait. You might as well send me some love, because I'm gonna be outside today. Yeah, today's my Friday. I'm gonna be outside. Come on, Franchetta. Can we be real, or can we be real? Come on. We have to be open. We have to be honest about it. We will be so disconnected from our source, right? We'll get to that place in our life where we will not understand, how did I get here? How did I get right back here? I wasn't supposed to be here. This wasn't what it was supposed to be like. I know too much to be here. I know too much to be dealing with this. I know how good God really is for me to be in this type of predicament, for me to be in this type of situation. I have experienced his goodness. I have experienced his grace. I have experienced his mercy. How in the world did I end up back right here? It's because you've been bamboozled. You've been hoodwinked. You just got finessed right up out of your alignment. Because you thought you were busy. You thought life was life, and you thought that everything was just happening. It was almost like the bottom was falling out. The children started doing this. I was here and there and everywhere, and I really just didn't have time. No, you didn't make time. You didn't make time. Part of you walking on this journey, the spiritual journey, this healing journey, this self-love journey, is making the sacrifices that you need to make for your life. Understand that. And sometimes when we think fasting is not always about food. We talked about this in class. Fasting ain't always about food. Sometimes you might have to fast up off an hour of that sleep. Sometimes you might have to fast up off an hour of that reality TV that you like. Sometimes you might have to fast up off of that thing that you enjoy doing more than anything, because you got to take care of the thing that really matter in your life, your spiritual health, your emotional health, and your physical health, because you gotta lock in with that. As much as I want to go out to eat, to brunch with y'all and kick it with y'all and enjoy the vibe, guess what? I got some reading that I gotta do. As much as I want to come kick it and do this and do that, baby, I gotta get back in the gym. I owe myself an hour of workout. I haven't been walking. I need to get on the treadmill. I need to get on the elliptical. I need to go in there and get my stress relief. There's some things that I need to do. I know them shoes coming out, that bag is going to be released. I know all these things about to happen, but guess what? I got to get that coaching session booked. I got to get that therapy session booked. I got to get into this particular room, that type of room, that webinar, that seminar. I need something that's going to be long lasting for me. Sometimes you have to make the sacrifice. You have to pull back from certain things to be able to really prioritize for the stuff that you genuinely need in your life, your mental health, your spiritual health, and your emotional health. Those things should be the top of your priority. Your life should never get so busy that you are not focusing on your mental health, your physical health, and your spiritual health. Those three things, write them out and put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. Those three things are your top priority. Operating with a healthy one, every single one of those. If all three of those things are healthy in quarter 3, you are setting yourself up for a win. If you are have all three of those things, understand that if all three of those things, you're operating with all three of those, you're fueling all three of those, you're replenishing all three of those, in quarter three, you are what? Setting yourself up for a win. There you go, friend. Those things are non-negotiable. Understand that we can't compromise when it comes to those things. Those things ain't even going on the table. We can talk about some of this other stuff, but them things right there, oh baby, yeah, we ain't even gonna talk about it, because that ain't it. Come on, I see you, Purple Flower 93. Thank you, Joan, for the stars. Thank you, Lynn, for the badge. Can we talk about those three? Those three, oh yeah, that ain't even, baby, that ain't even on the table. That ain't even on the table. Come on, I Raleigh 93. Where y'all at? Double tap on the screen. Appreciate you, Spiritual G. Thank you so much. I see you, Lily. Thank you so much. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Baby, those are non-negotiable, though, baby. Understand that one thing, I can't play with you when it comes down to those. Top priority. There you go, Cena. Top priority. Thank you, Benny Simpson. I want you to understand, those are my top priority. Quarter three, I have to have all three of those things, and I have to have them locked in so tight that no matter what it is that's going on in my life, that I'm operating with a healthy spiritual life, a healthy emotional life, a healthy mental life, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Those three things. Well, Coach, why do you say those three things? Number one, if those three things are all working together and all three of those things are on the same level and you have those things at a balance, then you know already that there's nothing that's going to happen in your life. You know this spiritually, that there's nothing in your life that's going to happen that God is not already in control of. You know that already. Spiritually, you're in a connection with him. You're communicating with him on a regular basis. You're talking to him and you're allowing him to speak back to you. You're studying his word, you're understanding his word, you're trusting his word. Spiritually, your mindset is, your spiritual mind is top tier. You know exactly what he's going to do in your life. Understand that that's what you believe. Well, okay, so hold that right there for the spiritual one. Okay, and then when we go over here emotionally, you're top tier. If I'm saying if all of them are balanced, if all of them are balanced emotionally, you're not having breakdown after breakdown. You're not over there, I might be slipping into depression. You're not slipping into depression. You're not slipping into stress or anxiety. You're not claiming those things over your life, speaking those things over your life, because you're emotionally intelligent. At this point, if you're operating the way that you're supposed to, feeding those things on a regular basis, staying plugged into those things on a regular basis, attentive to these things on a regular basis, then emotionally intelligent, you know, I ain't got to stress. I ain't got to worry. I ain't got to have a panic attack, a stress attack about everything. I ain't got to trip about everything. I ain't got to be mad about everything. I'm not easily offended by everything. I don't pay half of the stuff no attention. It is exactly what it is. Why? Because spiritually I'm locked in with Christ, and I know that he's protected me from things seen and unseen. I know that there's nothing that's going to happen to me that he is not capable of what? Bringing me out, bringing me over, taking me under. He knows exactly what I need to do in my life. That's what he said. And then mentally, when you have the right mindset as well, and you combine that with that, and you say every time a negative thought come up in your mind, you're replacing it with a positive thought, or you're replacing it with a scripture, or you're replacing it with praise, because that's where your mental intelligence is at. Then all three of those things are tied together. You are setting yourself for a win. You are unstoppable. I'm not easily swayed. I'm not easily pulled. You can't, because mentally I'm operating in a mindset of I'm setting myself up for a win. Mentally, I didn't won before they even told me I won. Come on, Kat Marie. Before you even said that I was a winner, I knew that I was a winner. I wake up every single day and I look at myself as a winner. Before you said I was worthy, I knew that I was worthy. I wake up every single day and I let myself know that I'm worthy. I appreciate your compliment, but I know that I'm beautiful. I appreciate all the love that you've shown, but guess what? I love me like how you love me, but on a whole nother level. Baby, when I tell you I rock with me to the highest level of rocktivity. If rocktivity was a word, then that what it would be. Understand that that's how hard that I rock with me. That's how hard I'm gonna go for me. That's how locked in I'm gonna be with me. Rocktivity. I don't know if that's it, but that's my word. Understand that that's how high. That's how high. It might not even be in the Webster just yet. Don't worry about it. But that's how much I rock with me. That's how much I'm gonna stand with me. I'm gonna stand with me. Yeah, okay. I can play with it if you want to. Baby, I am not playing with me. I'm not playing with me, and I'm not playing about me, and I refuse to let Elm Soul do what? Waste my time. You won't waste my time in quarter 3. As soon as I see that we're not on the same page, not on the same level, if you can't pick up what it is that I put down, then guess what? 2 fingers swinging, up out your face, up out your way, and I'm talking expeditiously. Understand that you will see the back of that little Charger, you will see it get smaller. Mid-conversation, I'm halfway down the road, you still talking. I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to waste. I don't have energy to waste. I don't have patience to waste. I don't have effort to waste. I don't have love to waste. I'm at a place in my life right now where I am super locked in to who it is that I'm becoming. Don't be worried about the woman that I used to be. Don't be worried about her. She gone already. Don't be worried about the woman that I used to be. Be worried about the one that I'm creating. This one that I'm creating, this one that I'm becoming every single day through all of this intentionality on purpose, sweetheart. Be worried about her. She gonna be the one that's gonna cause some issues, baby. She gonna be the one that's gonna have your chest hurting. Don't be worried about the one that I used to be. I'm not that person anymore. I'm not crying like that no more. I'm not going through hell like that no more. I'm not running after folk like that no more. I'm not begging folk no more. I'm not trying to fit in with folk like that no more. Don't be worried about the man or the woman that I used to be. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy on that. But what your concern should be is on the one that I'm creating right now. The person that I'm becoming every single day, baby. Because you gonna wish you would have treated me better. Oh yeah. Double tap on that screen. That's how, friends say, yes, Lord. That's how locked in you got to be with yourself. I rock with me to the highest level of rocktivity. We just made that word up. Don't worry about it. It's not in Webster, but they need to put it in there. The highest level of rocktivity. I'm solid when it got something to do with me. Ain't nothing in my life more important than me. Not taking care of nothing or nobody before I make sure that I take care of me. The 3 things that I need to make sure that are operating at a complete balance. It is important that they be at a balance in quarter 3 in order for me to win are what? It is my spiritual health, my physical health, my emotional health. Those things have got to be triplets in quarter 3. If I'm operating with those, refilling those, replenishing those every single day, then I am setting myself up for a win. It's time out for just showing up and thinking that you're going to win. Just popping up and like, oh yeah, well you ain't did no work. You ain't did no conditioning. You ain't did no practicing. You ain't did no studying. You ain't did a doggone thing, but then think that you're going to walk. No, that's not how it works. Understand that. That's not how it works. You have to study to show yourself approved. You have to get up and you have to make things happen in your life. That's a fact. Get up and do it. You're not going to get paid for work that you did not put in. Understand that. You can't just show up to a job and they give you a check. They're going to look at the hours. What did you put in? What work did you do? What overtime did you put in? What double time did you put in? I'm trying to pay you and you're trying to figure out why your check's short. Your check of life is short because you were some days that you did not plug in. It was some days that you did not show up. It was some days that you skipped past the reading. You skipped past the prayer. You skipped past your classes. You skip past some stuff. You ain't got your assignments. You ain't did nothing, but you want something. The best results are going to come to the people that put in all the work. You did not get busy. You got distracted. You did not get busy. You got distracted. Come on, can we be real or can we be real? Can we be real? I just want to be, you ain't get real, sweets. I know that it sound good. I know it made you feel sleep better at night. You just thought, well, life started lifing. My kids went back to school. Me and my husband or me and my wife, we were going through things. The job started doing this. The church people had the revival and I just been doing this and doing that. So I ain't had time. No, baby, it ain't that. Yeah. You ain't get busy. You got distracted. You got distracted because there should be nothing that separates you from your source. source. There should be nothing that separates you from your pressure plan. There should be nothing that separates you from what replenishes you, what inspires you, what motivates you, what keeps you going on a regular basis. There should be nothing that nobody say to you, nothing that nobody can drop in your ear, or none of that that's going to separate you from what you know for a fact is helping you. Baby, it might not be good for you, but it's good for me. I wish you well and keep right on going about your business. Hello, somebody. Sometimes you have to do that with folks on your job, right? It's going to be some folks on your job. They be like, I don't really like this job. This job ain't really jobbing for me. Just because they quit don't mean you quit. Just because they give up don't mean you give up. Just because they walk away don't mean that you walk away, baby. You looking at them and saying, oh, okay then. And guess what? We had lunch on Friday, and Friday was their last day. But come Monday, I'm right back at the job, because what, I still got bills to pay, still got children I got to take care of, still got things that I got to do. It's the same thing in this walk right here. It's the same thing on this journey right here. Just because somebody else decide that they not going to work on themselves, that they too busy to deal with themselves, and they got this going on, that got going on, baby, that ain't got nothing to do with you. That ain't got nothing to do with you, baby. It's not a group project. I wish you well, sweets. This ain't no group project. And everything ain't gonna always be for you and everybody. It's gonna be some stuff in your life that you're gonna have to go, and you're gonna have to go by yourself. You're gonna have to do, and you're gonna have to do by yourself. You're gonna have to be the only one in attendance. Understand that there will be some things that you will experience in your life, and it will not be for the people that you love the most. Understand, it will not be for your happily ever after. It will not be for the one that you played in the sandbox with, graduated high school with, went across the stage in college with, pledged with. It won't be for them. Everything that God has for you is not going to be for everybody, and you have got to understand that. And it's okay. That's the part that you really need to wrap your brain around. It's okay. It's okay to go by yourself. The codependency, the need for the validation, the outside validation, the outside approval, the outside pats on the back, the go ahead from the outside. Quarter 3, I need for you to understand that you ain't going to get a lot of that. And that's the reason why a lot of you guys are not comfortable. You're not comfortable because you're not getting the love that you thought that you was going to get. You're not getting the support that you thought that you're going to get. You're not getting all the things that you thought that you were going to get in this season. You're like, well, wait a minute. I'm doing all of this work on myself. Why are these people not supporting me? I'm doing all this work on myself. Why are these people not on board with me? I'm doing all this work on myself. It seems like the more that I work on myself, the more problems that I have. The more that I pray, the more that I fast, the more that I lock in. It's like all the bottom keep falling out. Coach, it's like I'm on a downward spiral. Now I'm sick. Now the children going to jail. Now I'm getting a divorce. I'm breaking up. My best friend and I, we ain't even friends no more. What's happening? You're cleansed. Put it in the chat. Cleanse. Put it in all cap. I want you to put in all capital letters. Yeah, friends say, talk to me, coach. Cleanse. Some of y'all wasn't prepared for the cleanse. Some of y'all, yeah, come on. Some of you cleanse. That's it. You wasn't prepared for the cleanse. You wasn't prepared for the cleanse. You thought, when you're, they say you can't pour new into an old bottle, right? Because if you pour it into the old bottle, the bottle will burst. I can't say it on live because I don't need it. If you start talking about anything like that, baby, they will block your life. You can't, but those that know, they know. You can't pour it into a new bottle. You can't pour it into a new bottle, because if you pour it into a new bottle, the bottle will burst, right? You can't do that. You can't refill the bottle. That's what some of y'all are trying to do. That's what, there you go. It'll break. You can't do it. You're going through a cleanse. You're going through a cleanse. And once you start going through that cleanse, what you'll do is you'll become new, and you'll try to put yourself back in that old bottle. Newsflash, red ink pen. You won't fit. You're not going to be comfortable the way that you were comfortable before. You won't be comfortable the way that you were comfortable before. That's why you're so uncomfortable. You didn't grew too much to go back to the old life. You didn't experience his grace. You've experienced his mercy. You've experienced his goodness, so much so that you feel uncomfortable. You feel convicted. You can't really sit right in those environments that you used to be in. Understand that. And so when you try to go back to that, when you try to force yourself back in that bottle, back into those environments, you feel out of place. Understand that. You get around those folks that you love more than anything. You get around those people that you thought were going to go with you to the end. And the more that you grow, the more that y'all bicker. The more that you grow, the more that y'all are at odds. The more that you grow, the more that y'all just can't seem to get it right at all. And God is saying, I'm going to let them get on your nerve until you leave. I'm going to let them keep on bothering you until you leave. They're going to be the thorn in your side until you leave. I've shown you countless times already that they don't mean you no good. I've shown you countless times already that every single time that you be connected to them, they gonna let you down. I've been exposing. And guess what? Just because you holding on to them, just because you putting in all them prayers for them, ain't gonna make them for you. Understand that. Because when I say, yeah, y'all love to say what God says for me is gonna be for me. Exactly. But that goes the other way around as well. When he say ain't for you, come on, coach. I can't. Okay, Kira, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Hold up. But this my Friday. I'm gonna be traveling tomorrow. I can act up just a little bit. I'm gonna act up just. Look at Lily. She wanna encourage it. Wait a minute. Because we always want to say it the other way though, y'all. We want to say it the other way, Felicia. Come on. We want to say it the other way. We want to clap it up when it's the other way. Oh, what God has for me. It's gonna be for me. And baby, we got tears rolling down our face. We be acting up so bad. Oh, it's gonna be mine. Can't nobody stop that. It's gonna be for me. But it's also the other way around too, my love. What's not for you ain't gonna be for you. So you crying and going on the way that you is, that ain't gonna make it be for you. You sitting over there praying about it, fasting about it, and all of that. He has already shown you that individual is not for you. He's already shown you that job right there, that job ain't for you. He's already showed you that church home, even though the whole family came up in it, that church home ain't the church home for you. That relationship ain't the relationship for you. That situationship ain't the situation for you. Understand that he's already showed you that. And no matter how much you do all of that, he's still going to say that right there is still not for you. And I'm going to expose it until you turn it loose. It goes both ways. But we want what we want when we want it. We want what we want when we want it. Because of what? Because our emotional intelligence is not on the level that it's supposed to be. Quarter 3, you have to make sure that your emotional intelligence is right where it needs to be. When God, when I feel my body warm up, when I feel uncomfortable, when you arrive, when I don't know if I want to answer the phone or not because it's you, and I don't know if you hot or cold or both, baby, that's all I need to know right there. I'm not reducing myself, diluting myself, sugarcoating myself to try to deal with nobody. Understand that I'm going to get up right up out your face and right up out your way expeditiously. The moment that I feel any type of anxiety because of your presence, you ain't got to worry about the RSVP. Don't send it to me because I will not be in attendance. Don't ask nobody if they think that I'm coming, because I'm not. Understand that you ain't got to text me. You ain't got to send me no SOS message. And I don't care how many folk that's around me that you invite. I want y'all to have the best time ever. I'm not coming. I'm not coming nowhere, sitting in no environment with nobody. Understand that where I don't feel welcome. And if I get there and I don't feel welcome, I'm going to leave too. Because sometimes we don't really know until we get there. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what I told y'all. Both shoes on, one arm and jacket. I'm always prepared to leave. Don't play with me. Babe, I got my shoes on already, honey. Don't let me leave the jacket in the car. If I leave the jacket in the car, I know I ain't coming back. I know I ain't about to stay long, babe. I'm coming right back. If I leave the jacket in the car, I'm coming right back. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a cleanse. It's a cleanse. You have to be prepared to let some stuff go. You got to be prepared to walk away from some folk. You got to be prepared to detach yourself from some folk. Just like what God has for you is for you, the things that he don't have for you ain't going to be for you either. And you have to be able to respect that. You have to be able to respect that without missing a beat, without going into an emotional spiral. Understand that without losing yourself completely mentally. Don't know if I'm coming or going. We done been together so long. That's all that I know. I don't care nothing about all of that. I will reset on you before you can blink your eye. Understand that. Reset, refill, replenish right there in front of you. Don't play with me. I am unplaywittable. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to operate by myself. I am not codependent on a soul. Understand me. I don't sit much and worry about much or nothing. I'm gonna tell you that. I will make the best out of every single situation. I will make the best out of every single circumstance, every predicament. I'm always looking for the silver lining. I don't care what it is that I gotta deal with in life. I deal with it with a smile. So much so that folk be looking at me trying to figure out, wait a minute. How you just still go and you, wait a minute. Yeah, I am. And don't try to figure it out because you're not me and I'm not you. I don't need to know what you would have done if you was me. You're not me and I'm not you. I don't even let people tell me that. Oh, if I was you, you ain't me. End of the conversation, walk off. If I, don't come. Yeah, I don't like them kind of people just as much as I don't like the small talk. Cause y'all know I don't like small talk, but I really, them people right there, they on the same path with me, right? I don't need you to tell me what you would do if you was me. You're not me. I don't need you to tell you would not dump your fears and your insecurities on me. It's a lot of things that I do that you wouldn't do. It's a lot of ways that I move that you would not move. It's that's a fact. I'm not expecting for you to think like me. I'm not expecting for you to show up like me. Understand that I'm not expecting that from nobody. If you do, I'm always impressed. I love to see people that are locked in with themselves. I love to see people that are committed, to the cause, that's willing to go out. But the truth of the matter is you don't get to put your expectations on other people. So I expect people to be exactly who they are. Exactly who they are. Nothing more, nothing less. So I'm not easily hurt by people. Right? I'm just not. That's just something that I grew into over years. Because I expect you to be who you are. When you do things that are nice, that are beneficial to your growth and development, I celebrate you because I ain't know if you was going to do it or not. So I celebrate you. You know what I'm saying? But again, I know how people operate. So sometimes when they don't, I'm not disappointed or none of that. I just look at them and say, oh, okay, well, I'm good for this conversation. That's on you. How many times have y'all heard me say, whether you win or you lose, it's on you? I say it every day, almost, right? Whether you win or you lose, that's on you. How far you grow in life, that's on you. If you want to go to the finish line, it's on you. Why? It's your responsibility. This your life. This your responsibility. I got one job. I got to show up. I got to give you the word. I got to show up and give you the motivation. I got to show up and give you the inspiration. I got to show up and deliver. And I do it every single morning. If you take the notes and apply the notes to your life, then you're good. You over there, you doing your best thing, and I always hear great things from you, right? But if you show up and you halfway work and you halfway do this, then the third, you can't get mad at me because you ain't doing your part. You can't get upset with me because you ain't doing your part. You can't get mad at me because you still in the same situation that you was in because you never made any decisions of how to get it out. You never made any effort about getting out. All you've done was talk about that same situation. All you've done is whine about that same situation. You living in that same broken environment, dealing with the same broken mess, when guess what? There's plenty of openings at the apartment complexes. It's plenty of opens at the module homes. It's plenty of opens over here and there and everywhere. But you don't want to do the work that's going to be required to get you up out of that broken environment. You don't want to do what's necessary to get you away from all that toxicness. You are choosing to be in that environment. You're choosing to stay stuck and do what it is that you're doing. You can't fault nobody but you. You're going to live on whatever level of life that you decide. Not me. I can want the best for you. But if you don't want the best for yourself, then I ain't got nothing but a want over here. You got to want it. You got to want it and you got to go after it. Grit, grind, passion, focus. Grit, grind, passion, focus. You got to stop making excuses. There you go. It's your choice. Divine right of choice. That's your choice. If you're going to stay in that relationship where you see that you're not valued, that's your choice. If you stay in a house where you know you ain't got no peace, that's your choice. If you stay at a job when you know that job ain't jobbing and your ends ain't even meeting, that's your choice. If you decide to stay in the church and you know you walk in at 9 o'clock feeling away and you walk out at 11:30 still feeling that same exact way, if not heavier, and you still keep going, that's your choice. If you got when you going to a school, getting a degree in something that you know you don't even want, I don't even want to work in this field, I'm only doing this because of them, then guess what? They happy, you not. That's your choice. What are you saying? You have a choice. Same thing we talked about all week. Divine right of choice. Talked about this week, what? You have the ability to reset. Talked about this week, what? Sometimes some assignments, some places that you're going is only for you. Remember I talked about Abraham and Lot? I only prepared enough for you. You're trying to take everybody else, and when you are disobedient, what I told y'all this week, your disobedience, when you're in disobedience, you create what? You create chaos in your own life. Ain't nobody disturbing your peace, that's you. I'm gonna wait on y'all. Get us to 100K on TikTok. What you say? Ain't nobody disturbing your peace. That's you. You disturbing your own peace. When you are disobedient, you create chaos in your own life. When God has shown you countless times already what's for you and what's not for you, and you continue to go back to it, that's a decision that you're making. You're choosing to be unhappy. You're choosing to not have joy. You're choosing to not have peace. You're choosing to deal with what it is that you're dealing with. That's a divine right of choice. Understand that. That's you. You are choosing to be in that situation. At any given moment, you can say, this right here ain't working for me. This ain't giving what it's supposed to have gained. Understand that you can't pick up what I put down. And I owe it to myself to respect the person that I am, to remove me from you. That's it. That's all. I'm not finna force myself into no environment. I'm not finna force myself into no relationship, no friendship. I'm not about to run you down to have I just want you to. No. Go ahead on about your business and watch me go by mine. Why? Because you won't stop nothing. You won't slow up nothing. You won't pause nothing in my life. I am the most valuable person that is on my team. When you are not obedient, you create chaos in your own life. When God has shown you exactly what you needed to know and you choose to go your own way, then you are self-sabotaging by choice. Oh, that's going to be heavy. Yeah, you are self-sabotaging by choice. And then the part that really gets me is you're going to have the audacity to try to get mad at other folk. How you mad at somebody for being exactly what they've already showed you that they were? They showed you that they was a liar, and you keep expecting truth from them. They told you that they was a cheat. They showed you that with their action. You done picked up the phone and seen it. You done went through the email and seen it. You done rolled up on them and seen it. But somehow or another, you still expecting for them to be faithful to you. They've already showed you that they are a liar, that they are a cheat, that they don't mean you no good, that they don't value you, they don't respect you in no type of way, talk to you crazy, and here you are still sitting over there thinking that they're going to give you something that they've already showed you that they're not willing to give to you. You're self-sabotaging now. You're choosing to be in that situation. You're choosing to deal with the foolishness. All of that is a choice. You're deciding that I'm going to keep giving you a chance after chance after chance. That's Jesus' job. That ain't my job. Jesus is going to give you all them chances, not street. Don't ever get it confused, okay? Yeah, I said I'm God-like. I didn't say I was God. I'm going to tell you that right. Yeah, he going to give you a God of a second chance, baby, but not me. Understand that? I'm not, okay, well, you can feel how you feel. I'm not. Yeah, my forgiveness does not require a reconnection. I didn't say I was going to walk around with a hard heart. I didn't say that I was going to walk around heavy-hearted or confused or, wishing bad on nobody. None of that. I ain't say none of that. I can forgive you and I can go right on about my business. I can forgive you and I can mosey right on about my business. I ain't never got to exchange no more dialogue with you. I ain't got to share space with you in no type of way, shape, or form. I can forgive you and I can go right on about my business. That's it. That's all. Point blank, period. But that is God's job to continuously forgive you. I'm not about to do that, though. Understand that. Because I'm a firm believer in people who know exactly what it is that they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know the impact that it's going to have on your life. And they still made a decision to do it anyway. You lied to me knowing that it would hurt me. You cheated knowing that it would hurt me. You did what you did. You talked to me the way that you did. You handled me the way that you did. And you knew the impact that it was going to have on my life. And you decided to do it anyway. Thank you so much. Appreciate the teddy bear. And you done it anyway. So with that being said, for every action, there's a reaction. My new response to that is, I forgive you, but I have to let you go. I will forgive you, but I'm going to detach myself from you. Why do you say that, Coach? Because you will not disrespect me and still have the same type of access to me. You will not disrespect me and still be able to reap the same benefits of me. You will not disrespect me, understand that, and then sit up in my face while I hurt, while I go through all of my emotions. You hurt me. You don't get the satisfaction of watching me cry, watching me struggle, watching me try to put my pieces back together. Oh, no. We're not doing that right there. You had to get up out my face at that point. I'm good on you, honey. That's it. And move right on about my business. Nothing more, nothing less. But y'all sometimes get it confused and y'all want the same people that hurt you to try to heal you. They ain't finna do that. You want the same folk that hurt you to turn around and heal you. How that's gonna work? Oh, thank you for the cash app, Nadine. Wait, hold on. The same person that hurt you, you want to give them the opportunity to come back and heal you. And what happens come on, Lisa, hold on. A lot of times what happens is they get you to the point where you just about there, right? When they just about there, you start to feel yourself smiling again. You get to start to feel yourself being happy again. You start to feel yourself, getting up off the ground like you're getting back into it. And then all of a sudden, when they start to see that you're getting that swag back and you back dealing with them the way that they wanted you to deal with them, then they go right back to that same old person. They go right back to that same individual that they were before all of that happened. They never really change. It's a finesse. You just been bamboozled. You just been hoodwinked. They just got all the way over on you. And now they got you right back where they want you. And a lot of you guys come back and y'all say the same thing. I gave you another chance. And when I gave them another chance, it was like they had started working on themselves. They had started fixing this. And then they started saying they want to do that and this and that. And as soon as they reel you right back in, they reel you right on back in. And as soon as they got you right there where they want you, back with the I love you, back with the, oh, that's my man, that's my woman, that's my boo, that's my bun. As soon as they roll you right back in, then all of a sudden, right when they got you right there, they go right back to that same old toxic behavior, that broken behavior, that behavior that had you down bad before. They get you right back there. And the bad part about it is, this time don't hurt like how it hurt the last time. This time it hurt 10 times worse. Why? Because you knew better. So when I say that disobedience create chaos in your own life, because it always hurt worse when you knew better. When you knew better, when they exposed you to who they were and you gave them that benefit of the doubt, when they exposed you to who they really and truly was, and then all of a sudden you went over there and let your guard down and you did it anyway. You be mad, but you don't even be mad at them. You be upset, but you don't even be upset with them. You be all the way from zero to under the prison, and it ain't got nothing to do with them. Who you be mad at? You be mad at yourself. That's the goal. Hold up. What you say, Coach? You be mad at yourself. You be upset with yourself. Understand that. You be mad with yourself. You be upset with yourself. Why? Because I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I gave you another chance. I knew better and I did it anyway. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I done it anyway. You think that you are mad with them, but you're really not mad with them. You're more disappointed with them and mad with yourself. You hurt with them, but you mad at yourself, but you can't tell yourself that you mad at yourself because you're not emotionally intelligent enough to process what it is that you really feel. So you just know that, Coach, I feel a lot. I feel a lot of emotions right now, and I'm telling you right now, I am angry. I want to put my hands on some folk. I want to do some stuff to some folk. I want to do this, that, and the third. You is so upset and so discombobulated and confused, but the truth of the matter is you're more upset with yourself than you are anybody else, because you cannot understand how in the world that you allowed this to happen to you again. Exactly right. You are embarrassed. You are humiliated. You feel feel crazy because I knew better and didn't do it. When you are disobedient, when God shows you that things and people and places are not for you, and you decide to lean to your own understanding, then you are self-sabotaging. You are creating the chaos that's taking place in your life. It's you. It's you. Whether we like it or not, that's what it be. And the goal for the enemy is to do just that. It's to trick you up out of your spot and have you so confused in your mind that you don't know if you coming or going. You don't know who you should be angry with. You don't know who you feel, what you feel towards anybody, how you feel towards anybody. Your emotions are all over the place. Your mind is all over the place. And when your emotions and your mind are not on the same page and they all over the place, then what happens next? I just told y'all all about this video was what? It was spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Those were the intelligence that we were talking about this morning, right? And the thing about it is, if emotionally you are all over the place, mentally you are all over the place, then guess what? Physically, you are destroying yourself. Understand that if I can attack you in your mental, if I can attack you in your spiritual life, your emotional life, if I can shut those things down, then guess what happens as well? Your physical go down. All of a sudden, you don't want to get out of the bed. All of a sudden, you don't want to take a bath. All of a sudden, you don't care about your appearance. All of a sudden, you don't want to eat. You don't want to sleep. Now you're malnourished. Now you're lethargic. Now you don't want to move. You have absolutely nothing to give. You are at your lowest right then and there. And that's exactly where the enemy wants you to be. He wants you to be at your lowest. He wants you to be at your lowest. He wants you to look at yourself and not trust yourself. He wants you to look at yourself and not see your worth, not see your value. He wants you to look at yourself and think that I have nothing to this life. I shouldn't even be here. This is this and this is that. He wants you to think every negative emotion that you can possibly think about yourself. He don't want you to like you. He don't want you to love you. He don't want you to respect you. He don't want you to value you. He wants you to look at yourself like you are worthless. And we do it because we look at the decisions that we made. I can't believe I made that decision. I can't believe I did that. And every time you put yourself in that situation, you lose a little bit of trust in yourself. I don't trust myself to pick the right type of relationship. I don't trust myself to pick the right type of job. I don't trust myself to pick this, and I don't trust myself to pick that. Why? Because you're looking at all the decisions that you made before, and you look at all the mistakes that you made before, how you messed up your life all before, and how it was this and how it was that all before, and then all of a sudden, you lose the trust in yourself, the respect in yourself, the love that you have for yourself, and that's all exactly what the enemy wants. He wants to break you down to your lowest form, till you start to feel like you have absolutely nothing left. And that's the reason why those three things, in order for you to survive quarter three, you have to make sure that you're pouring into those things mentally, spiritually, and emotionally on a regular basis. You have to know who you are, and you have to know whose you are. You have to know that, who you belong to. Baby, I'm not leaning to my own understanding, because if I lean to my understanding, guess what? I'm going to be satisfying my flesh. If I lean to my own understanding, I'm going to be over there doing exactly what I want to do, how I want to do it, with whom I want to do it with. That's what I'm going to be doing. And guess what? I'm going to be making a mess of my life. I'm going to be over there. I'm going to have all types of stuff coming. I'm going to be putting out fires left and right. I'm going to always be feeling overwhelmed. I'm going to always be feeling busy, like I got so much to do. But if I stop and I give that all over to him, if I turn loose all of this desire to be in control of all of this, then all of a sudden I take away that feeling of heaviness up off of my chest. I take away that feeling of stress, that feeling of anxiety up off of me, that feeling of depression up off of me. I let go of all of those things because I know what? That he's in control of it all. He's in control of all. I don't have to worry. I don't have to fret. I don't have to be stressed out. I don't have to have panic attacks. I don't have to go through the absolute most. Why? Because God is going to do exactly what he said that he was going to do. He's going to protect. He's going to provide. Understand that this is what he's going to do. He's going to heal. He's going to deliver. He's going to make the crooked path straight. He's going to do exceedingly and abundantly all that I can ask or even think. So what are we talking about here? So what are we talking about, Coach? Come on, thank you, Shay. Thank you, Spiritual G. What are we talking about? I'm talking about stop self-sabotaging. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own mind. Be so committed in quarter three. Be so committed in quarter three that no matter what it is that you lose, understand, be so committed in quarter three that no matter what it is that you lose, you stay connected. No matter how life start lifing, you stay connected. No matter what come and no matter what go, you stay connected. Understand that you stay connected. No. I want to be locked in. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to develop. I want the very best. You said abundance. Did you say abundance? I want my abundance. I think I'm due for some abundance. I done had lack. I done been without. I done dealt with the bare minimum. I done been broken. I done been down bad. I don't want no more of those experiences. And anything that look like is about to take me back to that, I'm about to cut off. One and done, baby. As soon as I see the red flag, pew, up out of there expeditiously, honey. Understand that. You won't even have a time to tennis a conversation with me. I'm up out of there. I'm not returning to no environment, period. Friendship, familyship, jobship, churchship, whatever, that had me down bad, that had me stressed out, that had me out here missing meals and missing sleep, not knowing if I'm coming or going, not going back to that. I can tell you that right now. I'm not going to do it. You have to get somebody else. You have to be that locked in with your life. I already done seen what that life had to offer. I done already been down bad before. Already been hurt before. Already had that experience before. I'm not interested in reliving any of that. No matter what it is that I got to lose. Understand, quarter three is going to be uncomfortable. You guys have already told me, Coach, I'm uncomfortable. I don't know what's going on. It's cool. Like I told y'all before, be comfortable being uncomfortable. If you are comfortable, you're not growing. If you're comfortable in life, then you are not growing. Uncomfortable. When you are uncomfortable, you're studying, you're fasting, you're praying, you're worshiping, you're doing all of those things because you're seeking comfort again. All you have to do is keep going. Understand, when you say, I ain't never been in this much pain, you ain't never been in this much prayer either. A win is a win, sis. Hello. So that's a fact. A win is a win. I ain't never had to go through it like how I'm going through it right now. Girl, you ain't never came to this many classes before either. You ain't never did your homework like this before either. You ain't never been in worship like this either. You ain't never been studying the way that you've been studying. So baby, a win is a win. If God got to take you through it to make sure that you show up and do what you need to do, then yeah, that's what's going to have to happen, because if he take away that, then baby, you will let go of this. Understand, you get comfortable, you start growing and evolving and healing in life. He's sending you somebody that's halfway decent, halfway cute, you lose your mind. All of a sudden, you got your little boo-boo, your little bun-bun, you done forgot all about him. All of a sudden, you get into a relationship, all of a sudden, you done forgot prayer, you done forgot worship, you done forgot praise, you over there, life and you know, I done started, what? Don't see you again until that fall apart. Don't see you again until that go left. When that go left, then you be back, girl, I had to come back. Oh, yeah, I got that new job. You living your best life on your new job until that new job don't work out how you thought it was going to work out. And then, oh, girl, you know I'm back. How about stop leaving? You mastered the art of bouncing back. Now let's master the art of not having to. You mastered the art of bouncing back. Now let's master the art of not having to. Same grit, same grind, same passion, same focus. How about let's start maintaining it? We mastered the art of bouncing back. Now let's what? Let's master the art of not having to. Let's keep the same grit, the same grind, the same passion, the same focus that we had when we first started. When we first got on this journey. I've been here since 2017. I've been working on the same spiritual journey since 2017. Same prayer life, same worship life, same fasting life since 2017. It's 2024 right now. Anybody that's been with me this long, they'll tell you. On Facebook, started out on Facebook. That's how long I've been doing this. Reading some of the same books. Sometimes giving some of the same messages because there's so many different new people. Understand that this thing don't change. This right here, this journey, this is a daily walk. This is a daily thing. This is not something that you do for a couple of months and then you outgrow, or you do for a couple of years and then you outgrow. You're forever growing. You're forever changing. You're forever healing. You're forever evolving in your life. Understand that. Why you think some mothers, and when I say mothers, not mother, but mothers, meaning older, they go to the same church and been at that same church from birth all the way until they put them in the ground. Some of them same messages they've heard their whole entire life. But they show up Sometimes they need the motivation to keep that fire burning. Sometimes they need the inspiration. They need to be reminded, the confirmation. They need to be reminded of what's going on because of the experience that they had. This is a forever growing thing, a forever growing thing. This is something that you do for the rest of your life. You're going to be tested for the rest of your life. You're going to be going through stuff for the rest of your life. And the moment that you lock in, it's going to be the moment that you're going to have to be really going through stuff for the rest of your life. But you have to be so committed with your growth and your development and your desire to become a better version of yourself that you develop a mindset that I don't care what I got to lose. This is what I'm choosing. I don't care what happens in my life. I'm not giving up on me. I don't care what I got to walk away from. I'm not turning my back on what it is that I know. You have to have the what? Let's go to Ruth. Let me see where we at. Double tap on my screen. Let me get 6 badges on IG. We at 126.2K on TikTok. Double tap on the screen. Let's get up there. The goal is 200K. Let me get a couple badges on IG. Double tap on my screen. I'm going to Ruth. Yeah, I just want y'all to send me some love for Ruth. Y'all gonna clap it up for Ruth in a minute. So y'all might as well love Ruth. Give it up for Ruth real quick. Because we talking about Ruth. Y'all see I done turned this treadmill up, so y'all know what I'm about to do. We going to the board. We going to the board. Come on, Takesha. We going to the board. I want to talk about Ruth. I'm going to Ruth real quick. Oh, Ruth, your girl. Oh, we gonna talk about Ruth just for a second, baby. We gonna go to Ruth. I want to go to Ruth. Double tap on my screen. Let me see y'all hit that share button. Hit that share button on TikTok and Facebook. TikTok, Facebook. Hit that share button. Put it on all people For You pages. Hit that. We're gonna talk about Ruth. Clap it up for Ruth real quick. Double tap on that screen. Now, when we're talking about Ruth did some stuff over here. Ruth did some stuff that I liked. Ruth, let's go with the first thing. Ruth lost everything. Remember, Ruth lost everything. Let's go with the fact that Ruth lost everything. This right here, we starting right there. Ruth lost everything. They ain't say she lost some stuff. She lost everything. Ruth was at a place in time in her life, understand that, where she was young, okay? Ruth was young. She was very young. And at the moment, and back then, y'all know they started having children early. Ruth was young, lost her husband, and had no children. Ruth lost everything. They was in a whole famine. She had absolutely nothing. But Ruth wasn't by herself. She had also the brother of her husband who was no longer there with them. He had a wife as well. So it was Ruth, it was the other wife, and it was also Naomi. Naomi was the mother-in-law of Ruth, right? Naomi was the mother-in-law of Ruth, right? Naomi, because they went through so much pain, so much heartache, understand they was in such a bad time in their life. It was so much going on. Here go Naomi, then lost both of her sons, and the only thing that's left is her daughter-in-laws. One on one side and the other daughter-in-law on the other side. Neither one of these daughter-in-laws had any children. Understand that. So she ain't even got no grandchildren, no offspring of her children at this moment. Understand, from her children. So can we talk about it real quick? Can you imagine how that felt right there? Can you imagine the mindset at that moment right there? All she got is 2 daughter-in-laws over here. So now they're going through all of this. Here go Ruth. Ruth going through all of this stuff, but Ruth is locked in. Ruth is committed. Ruth got that mindset of, oh baby, I got a win coming, because ain't no way at this tender young age and I ain't got no children that I done lost everything and God ain't got a plan for my life. Understand that sometimes you have to believe that in your soul. I know you got a plan for my life. I know you got something up your sleeve for my life, and guess what? I want it. Hello somebody, and I want it. So if I got to stay in alignment to be able to get it, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. So how come Naomi over there, because now she, you know what I'm saying, she in her feelings, she done lost both of her children, so you can only imagine what Naomi is feeling in this moment, because both my children gone. So now my children gone, and you think I want to take care of somebody else's children when I ain't got no children? It's just me. So you know that's how folk be acting. I ain't gonna do it for yours if I ain't even got none. I ain't gotta stay at home because I can go outside because I ain't got no children, and you do. But so now here come Naomi coming back over there to talk to them. I'm putting it in 2024. Don't worry about it. So now she come over there and tell them, y'all going back home to y'all mamas. 2024 version, boy. They need to let me write a new one. Yeah. When they say coach, she say, y'all gonna head back home to y'all mamas. Okay? Go ahead back home to y'all mamas, because first of all, my boys ain't here. Understand that? I don't got no children. My children is gone. You know, they went through this whole big state. I done lost everything. We don't have nothing. I don't know what to do with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing. And the last thing that I want to do when I'm in a situation that I'm in is have to deal with some other folk that I really ain't got to deal with. Understand that I don't have no responsibilities no more. Y'all know how people do, right? So y'all going back home to y'all mamas. It's gonna get real. One daughter-in-law, she left. She went on back to where she was going. She went on and left. You ain't got to tell me number one time. Ruth. I was missing my mama anyway. I was already missing my family anyway. I just go head on back to my folks. You know what I mean? I completely understand. Like, yeah, I'm about to go. So she dipped. See, that's why I said it's a difference in between I'm hungry and I can eat. There's a difference in people that says I'm hungry versus a person that says I can eat. A person that says I can eat means that if you bring something over here, then I'll pick it up, I'll eat it, I'll do what I can do with it. But a person that says that I'm hungry, understand that passion for that is completely different. See, the other daughter-in-law, she had that I can eat. If you present me with an opportunity where I can go back to my used to be life and my used to be things and my used to this, then I'm going to go right back over there. But you had Ruth on the other hand. Ruth was over there and Ruth said, wait a minute, hold on. Let's think about this. Come on now. This is Ruth. This is where we at. Ruth that lost everything. Ruth is over there like, wait a minute, somebody owe me some stuff. A person that is hungry is saying to you, I'm not going back home empty-handed. I married into this family. This is the family that I married into. I am no longer their responsibility. Understand that I'm not going back to my used to life. I'm not going back to the used to struggle. I'm not going back to the used to tears, the used to fears, or any of that. You're not finna send me back over there. I came over here for a whole nother life, and guess what? I'm not leaving without that. I came over here and somebody over here owe me some stuff. So you got Ruth over here that's then lost everything, and Naomi trying to send Ruth back to her hometown empty-handed because they ain't got nothing. You got one daughter-in-law that's like, I can eat, so if you present me the opportunity, I'm gonna take off. And then you got Ruth like, she number two is going into what? She refused to go back home, baby. I refuse to go back home. Understand that I'm not going back to where I started from. I'm not going back there. I'm not going back to square one. I'm not going back to that hurt. I'm not going back to that pain. I'm not going back to the yesteryears. I'm not going back to go deal with nothing that I've already then dealt with. Understand that I'm not going back. I can tell you that right now. What you say, coach? Somebody owe me some stuff. You think I done married your son, came all the way over here with you, Naomi, then been in this famine with you, then went through all of this and lost everything. I ain't even got no children to show for it. And you think I'm going back home? I'm not going back over there. What Naomi said to her, she said, your God gonna be my God. Yes, sir. What she say? She said, no. She said, will you go? Because see, Ruth locked in. Ruth said, no. I'm going wherever you go. Wherever you going, that's where I'm about to go. Wherever you going, that's where I'm going. Wherever you lay your head at, that's where I'm going to lay my head at. Where they lay you to rest at, Naomi, they going to lay me to rest. Go read the scriptures. It said, wherever they lay you to rest at, that's where I'm going to lay to rest at as well. Understand that. And your God is going to be my God. Understand that she knew who Naomi's God was. She knew who Naomi was plugged into. She knew that, Naomi, baby, you hurt right now. I understand that you ain't thinking clearly right now, but I know who your God really and truly is. I know how powerful your God really and truly is. And when you get finished going through these emotions and what you're experiencing right now, I'm going to be standing right here with you because I love you. I love you. And everything that you go through, we're going through it together. Whatever, we're going to be right there, baby. Bonnie and Clyde, honey. Understand that? Batman and Robin. That's what we got going on over here. We locked in together. Where you go, I'm going. Where you lay, I lay. Where you put the rest at, that's where I'm going to put to rest at. And your God going to be my God. Right? So now here they go. They're going back. And when they go back, understand that now. In order for her to get there, hold on. yeah. In order for her to get there, she had to turn down that yester life. In order for you to make it through quarter three, you're going to have to turn down that yes to life. You're going to have to walk away from that yes to life. Understand that that's my yes to life. You're trying to send me back to where I already came from. What did I say in this video? I'm not revisiting any environment that had me down bad. Girl, I moved over here. I married into this family because I knew that there was something in this family that I absolutely needed. I'm not going back to that. I understand that you and I, we're in a tough situation right now, but we need each other more than ever. Understand that I'm not leaving you. I love you, and I'm going to be right there with you all the way to the end. That's why it's important for you to do what? Evaluate your circle. You got some folk some folks that's in your circle, but not in your corner. We talked about it on Monday. Some people that are in your circle, but they're not in your corner. When things start going left, will they be right there with you? When things are not as bright as they used to be, will they be right there with you? When you got to go into prayer, will they be right there with you? When you need to go on a fast, will they get right there and fast with you? If you need to go into a study, will they sit there and dissect and pull out the Webster to go through those books right there with you? Understand, there's a difference from people being in your circle and actually having folk that's over there in your corner. Watch the folk that you're connected to. Make sure that these people are assets to your life and not liability to your life. Understand that you don't need no lukewarm folk. You don't need no double-minded folk. You don't need no 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of folk. It's either you in or you all the way out. But you won't play what? Hokey pokey up in my life. That's right. We're not doing that, baby. You're not going up and come and go and no. We ain't doing none of that. You all the way in or you all the way out. Ruth refused to go back home. She said, Naomi, I'm going with you all the way. Understand that I'm not going back to that. And because she did not go back to that, she went with Naomi. Okay? Now let's follow this, y'all, because this will get tricky. So, mind you, Ruth married into this family, right? Naomi is not her real mother. This is her mother-in-law. She loves Naomi. She's committed to Naomi even after she lost her husband, didn't have any kids, none of that. She was all the way in. This is the power of being all the way in, right? You all the way in. So now that her and Ruth her and Naomi and got to where they going, right? They get over there. And when they get over there, they see Boaz. Boaz is that guy. Let's just say that. Boaz is that guy. It's the guy that everybody wanted. Now, Ruth is considered an outcast, right? She's not from this area. She's not from this area. She's not from this group. She's not from this tribe. Understand that. So when you come over there, somebody has to cover you. Understand? Somebody has to cover you, right? So she comes in there, she talked to Ruth. Ruth gives her a plan. Understand that. What you say, Coach? You have to have somebody in your life that's willing to give you the play. What's the play? They give you the instructions to let you know exactly what it is that you need to go and do so that we can secure this thing. Understand that. She had a list. She was a listener. She followed directions. She was committed. She understood exactly what had to be done. Understand that. So Ruth, here go Ruth and here go Naomi. They go back and she goes over there. She lays at Boaz's feet. She asks Boaz to cover her, right? Because y'all got to go back and read the whole thing yourself. So Boaz do just that, right? So he go ahead and he covers Ruth, right? So in that moment, Ruth goes from being a outcast to becoming a part of the lineage of Christ. Oh, I know you didn't. Wait. Ruth went from being a outcast to now becoming a part of the lineage of Christ. You went from what? Y'all remember how I always be saying that God can take a nobody and make him a somebody in the presence of everybody and not have to ask nobody? She went from being a outcast to becoming a part of the lineage of Christ because of her obedience, because she followed through, because she was committed, because she did exactly what she was supposed to do. Understand that you have to have the what? Same grit, same grind, same passion, same focus. You got to be so locked in that you do exactly what you need to do, even when situations where I don't really understand it, even in situations where you like, like, wait a minute, how does that work? Oh my God, yeah, you might not understand every play. You may not understand how he wants you to do this and how he wants you to do that, but this is a part of his plan. She went from being a nobody, or what they would consider to be a nobody. And guess what? I told y'all yesterday, I said, be careful with them folk that you look at as a nobody. Understand, number 3 was she became covered by Boaz. She became covered by Boaz. Her becoming covered by Boaz was a change in the person that Ruth was. She went from an outsider to a part of the lineage of Christ. Right there before your eyes, right there. Boom, there you go. Yep, whoop, there it is. I told you yesterday, I said, God loves him or what? An outsider. Somebody, a black sheep, somebody that everybody counted out. Everybody said wouldn't be this, wouldn't be that. They wouldn't. Oh yeah, you ain't got to worry about what other people say about you, how other people feel about you, the judgment that other folk have out there on your life. You can't get caught up in folk. Understand that people are always going to talk, good, bad, or indifferent. They're going to always have something to say about your life, good, bad, or different, indifferent. You can be doing everything the same exact way that they want you to do it, and some folk still have a reason to say something. Do not get caught up in people. Ruth went from an outsider to a part of the lineage of Christ. And the thing is, come on. Thing is, it was a whole obedience. We've been talking about obedience all week. I said, the Bible says when you are obedient, you will eat the best of the land. When you are obedient, you will eat the best of the land. All both daughters had to do was go back with their mother-in-law. The other daughter don't know what could have happened with her life. We'll never know now, but anything could have happened. So now here Ruth is, right? Hey go, yeah, come on, baby. I don't know about y'all, but I'm in the field right now. I need an old Boaz. I'm just saying, you never know what your Boaz gonna be. Your Boaz could be a job. Your Boaz could be a new church. Your Boaz can be anything, whatever your Boaz need to be in your life. But baby, I love a good old Boaz. Understand that. Her Boaz came in. She didn't lay at his feet. Boaz then threw the cloth up over her. Yeah, Boaz then covered her up. Come on here, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna take you. You understand? Just like that. Just like that. You went from an outsider to a part of the lineage of Christ. Son of David, pay attention. Jesus the Messiah, son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham fathered Isaac. Isaac fathered Jacob. Jacob fathered Judea, father of Perez and Zariah, whose mother was Tamar. Perez, the father of Haran. Haran fathered Raham. Raham, Amini fathered Nahshon. Nahshon fathered Solomon. Solomon fathered Boaz, whose mother Rahab. Boaz to Obed was the mother of Ruth. Obed the father of Jesse. Jesse the father of King David. And we all know about King David, right? Jesus, the son of King David. Go read it. I know we always say Joseph, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Joseph was more of an adopted father. Go read the gospel. Son of David. So you mean to tell me, yeah, she took it all the way down. You never know what God has in store for you and your life. Same grit, same grind, same passion, same focus from start to finish. Your obedience will have you eating the best of the land. When you are not obedient, you create chaos in your own life. There's going to be some people that you love, some people that you like, some people in your family that are going to be like the other daughter-in-law. They can't go unless is more. Understand that. They left out and she went from 2 to 1. Less is more. Understand that. Less is more. Everybody can't go. Everybody won't be on board. Everybody won't understand. Everybody won't support. And that is okay. Just because somebody decide that that's not for them does not mean that it's not for you. That's why I said in this video, it's every man for himself. Every man or woman for himself. Just like this young lady decided she wanted to go home, Ruth could have went with him. Okay, well, you going, I'm going to go too. No, ma'am. Just because that's good for you don't mean that that's good for me. Just because that's what you want to do don't mean that that's what I got to do. I'm thugging this thing all the way out. I'm not going back home empty-handed. I didn't do all of this for nothing. I didn't lose all of this for nothing. I didn't got no children. I ain't got no man. I'm not going back home and I ain't, no. You got to pay me for these tears. You have to give me something for these tears. She went from an outsider to becoming a part of the lineage of Christ. And I told y'all guys about that this week. I want to say it was Tuesday or Wednesday when I said, stop thinking that because, oh, you ain't with the in crowd, or people done said this, or you the black sheep, and people don't do this, and people don't do that. That ain't got nothing to do with it. God ain't Jesus was out here, he ain't never sit amongst the people that thought so high of themselves. He was always among the people that they thought he shouldn't be with. Why you with them thieves? Why you with them liars? Why you with them hypocrites? Why you with these people, that people? Why you over there? Because if you all the way got it all the way together, you don't need me. If your life is already in tip-top shape and you doing everything for yourself, you don't need me. Understand that I'm here for the people that actually need me. These folks over here, they need me. Why would I come sit amongst y'all when y'all already think that y'all got it like that? Why would I come and work miracles in your life when you already convinced yourself that you already are the miracle? I want to sit amongst the people that need me, that want to draw from me. Understand, that want to lean into me, that have a desire from me. Understand, that's what I want. And that's how you have to show up every single day. Know that. Baby, no, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I'm thirsty for him. I'm not perfect. Don't have all my ducks in a row, but he said I can come to him and let him know, baby, this is all that I got. That's it. That's all. I don't have to have it all the way together. I don't have to have it perfectly mapped out. Understand, just like he told Gideon, what? Less is more. We talked about that this week, right? Tuesday message. Baby, less is more. Gideon had 32,000. You had 32,000 soldiers. You was ready to go out there and tear some stuff up. Y'all was all happy. He said, ask them who's scared. It's going to be some folk in your camp that's scared. You got to send them home. Understand that they scared. 22,000 of the soldiers had to go home because of their fear. They was afraid. They didn't even want to be there. They up out of there. Then he says, you know what? Now you got 10,000. You down to 10,000. That's still too much. You got 10,000 different personalities, different people, and too much drama, too much chaos. Folk whispering, texting, emailing, and doing all this extra stuff. Get them out of there. I don't need all of them. I don't need nobody coming out here making you think that they won this war or this battle because of themselves. This ain't got nothing to do with you. This has everything to do with me. I'm going to win it. I'm going to be exalted. I'm going to be uplifted. I'm going to be the one that gets the honor and the praise. This ain't about you. He said, well, what you want me to do? Take them down to the river. Go down to the river. Now you got to see who going to cup their hand and who going to lap the water like dogs. You go from 10,000 to 300. And the ones that they thought was going to go, the one that was so pristine, the ones that were so well dressed, so well put together, so well decorated, all the accolades, all the plaques up on the wall, all the well articulated people were the ones that got sent home. He had a thing for the folk at the bottom. He had a thing for the folk that were looked at as outcasts, or in Ruth's situation, an outsider. He always had a thing for us. He got a thing for, he got a thing for us. He's here for us. He's here for us. Let's just accept the fact. He's here for us. So I want you to know that on this journey, you have to have that same grit, that same grind, that same passion. Quarter 3 is going to require that. You can't afford to play with yourself. Follow it all the way through. Do not get finessed up at your spot. Don't get bamboozled. Don't get hoodwinked. Don't become a link to the enemy. All right? Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. Crystal D, go ahead and send me a request so you can get on real quick. You know what I'm saying? Double tap on my screen real quick. Double tap on my screen real quick. One thing's for sure, two things for certain is that I love me some you. Understand that I love me some you. Do me a favor real quick. I'm waiting on Crystal to send a request so that I can get her on here real quick. Double tap on that screen, man. I will be in Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee, I'm coming to your city. I will be there this Saturday, August 17th. That's right. I will be in Nashville, Tennessee. So I hope you guys are ready for me. If you have not got your tickets, it's not too late just yet. It will cut off, I want to say midnight on Friday night. It'll cut off midnight Friday night. So yes, make sure you go ahead and grab your tickets at the Get in the Room tour. Get in the Room tour, Nashville, Tennessee. And that's going to be this Saturday, August the 17th. I will be out in Nashville, Tennessee. So if you have not got your ticket just yet, make sure you go and do so expeditiously, man. Like I said, we have a whole nother plan of how we're going to be doing the Nashville, Tennessee. It's going to be completely different from how we've done the other ones. Crystal, go ahead and let them know what you had to say to them.
Hey, y'all. So I just wanted to come on here real quick because I know Coach going to be in Nashville. So many people was hitting me up, when she coming, where she's coming. And so there's still a few tickets left. And, I know school just started and everything. So I just wanted to come out here and talk about Klarna, okay? So you can get your tickets on Klarna. And I'm going to tell y'all how to do it. Don't get off the live to do it right now, but you can write it down. If you got another phone, I can walk you through the steps real quick. If you want to get in and get in the room tour, but you thinking like, oh man, the kids just went back to school, whatever the case may be, guess what? Still get in there because y'all will set a payment plan up on that light bill to do what y'all want to do. And so, listen, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go on Coach's website. Eventbrite, my bad. You're going to go on Eventbrite, add the ticket to your cart. I think Eventbrite got a way you can log in. Whatever the case may be, go to Eventbrite, copy. Once you add the tickets to your cart, when it's time to pay, you can copy that URL, go over to Klarna, or go over to the Zip. Zip and Klarna both make virtual credit cards. You go over there and you paste. You go to the search button and then you paste it in Klarna or Zip. Whichever one you want to do, whichever one you can get approved for. It's not hard to get approved, but if you can't get approved, then it ain't got nothing to do with me. But listen, a lot of people can. So then you'll paste it in the search engine in the Klarna app or the Zip app, and it'll pull straight up. When it's time to pay, you'll hit the link at the bottom of the screen in the middle, and it'll create you a virtual credit card, and you can go ahead and pay to get your ticket, okay? So I want to see everybody in there. If you in Nashville, don't be hitting my line up. You've been hitting my line up for months. You've seen us travel. You've seen us go all over the place. I follow this lady. When I say she is so gifted, listen to the message she was saying this morning. And
we lost her.
I'm back. Somebody start calling. She touched a little bit on that procrastination. Don't be sitting around procrastinating. Like Coach said, the tickets is going to close out at midnight on Friday. Go ahead and get your ticket, get in the building, and get this for your mental health. Invest in yourself. And Klarna will help you do it. Zip will help you do it. Okay?
Okay.
I want to see y'all.
All right. Thank you, nigga. Listen, I'm telling y'all, she got to be the sponsor for Klarna. They need to sponsor her real quick. So yes, I will be in Nashville, Tennessee, and that's gonna be this Saturday. I will be out there. So if you have not got your ticket, make sure you go to Get in the Room tour Eventbrite and grab your ticket. Like she said, you will be able to use Klarna to do it as well. So you guys can use that as well. But I wanted to let you guys know up front. it's going to be an experience in Nashville because I haven't been able to do what we're going to do in Nashville. I haven't been able to do that in any other city, right? And because it would have took us all day. But being able to have this intimate setting, to be able to have this experience with you guys in Nashville, I'm extremely excited to be able to do this, right? Latrice, myself, and Lanice were definitely bringing something beautiful for you guys. I love y'all. And listen, if I bless your soul this morning, if I uplifted your spirit this morning, if you got your motivation, your inspiration, or your confirmation this morning on this live video, do me a favor, send me some love on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. If you got what you needed this morning, if you walking away saying, you know what, coach, you know what, you stepped on my toes a little bit, but it was everything that I needed. When you walk, yeah, it was everything I needed. Good morning, how you doing, Auntie Nate? Thank you, Trish. It was everything that I needed. I might have had to get up a little bit, walk the floor, and listen to you a little bit, but it was everything that I needed. Thank you, Joy. I appreciate you. Let me get a couple badges. There you go, Neat. Thank you so much for that badge. Double tap on that screen. Let me get 4 more badges on IG. I got what I needed this morning, coach. I appreciate the love. As you're departing from this live video, I want you to walk away. Thank you, Anissa, for the cash app. I want you to walk away knowing that you are beautiful, that you are beautifully made, that you are worthy, that you are deserving of being right here. And you have the power within you to have an amazing day on purpose. Operate with intentionality, right? And a sense of urgency about your life. We're done wasting time. Playtime is over. It's time to really lock in. It's time to really get serious about our life and our development. You only get one. You only get one. I love me some you guys, man. And I want you guys to have the very best day ever. Like I said, I will not be live on tomorrow because I'll be traveling and I'll be in Nashville, Tennessee. But if you have not got your ticket already for the masterclass is happening September the 14th. September the 14th is the masterclass via Zoom. Go to LeroyHall.com. My website, LeroyHall.com. OG Nunu, y'all know her from the OG podcast, OG Code podcast. Some of you guys may know her from there. Some of you guys may know her from years back, like I did, from doing the videos on Instagram. She will be a part of that masterclass as well. She's out of New Orleans. You guys, listen, I'm gonna tell you, my sister from the north, she ready. I love me some OG Nunu, so she will be featured on the masterclass along with Victoria's visionary, Bree Runtz. She will also be a part of the masterclass. So if you guys have not already grabbed your tickets, make sure you do so. And that's LeroyHall.com. Go and grab that right now. And if you're not a part of that chosen family, man, y'all know I love my family. I'm in here making chosen family t-shirts right now. So yes, if you're not a part of the chosen family, do me a favor. Click that link that's in my bio that says Linktree Street. Scroll down to where it says mental health support group and become a part of the chosen family right now today. Select that $10 tier so that you can unlock all of the videos, which will unlock all the classes as well. We have prayer on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we have class Thursday night from 6:30 to 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. All right. I love me some of you guys, man. And I will see you guys on Monday. Remember, I will not be live on tomorrow, but I will be live again on Monday. I will be traveling on tomorrow. I love me some of you guys, and you guys enjoy the rest of y'all day.